Hello, welcome to this video. In this video, you'll be learning how to make these cute pink daisy earrings. These earrings are perfect for so many outings, including brunch, dinner, beach, and Sunday outings. You can also add this to your shop list to sell or make them for yourself or gift to your friends. So let's get right into the video. First, let's discuss materials. You're going to need two yarn colors. First, we're going to be using this white yarn, which is a 3-ply yarn, and we're going to be using this pink yarn, which is also a 3-ply yarn. We're going to need a 3.5mm hook, a tiny hook, a pair of scissors, pliers, and herring hooks. In this project, we're going to be doubling our yarn like this. If you don't know how to double your yarn, I have a short tutorial on how to double your yarn. To begin, you're going to go ahead and make your magic circle or your magic loop like so. Then you're going to chain one so as to start working in the loop. Now within the loop, we're going to put in 10 single crochet stitches. We have two now, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm going to go ahead and count that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one there, 10. Now we're going to close up that big hole in the middle, that is closing up our magic loop, by pulling on that short yarn tail just like that. And when you do that, we're going to complete our row 1 by putting a slip stitch in the first stitch of that row. So there we have completed row 1. Now to begin row 2, we're going to chain 1. We're going to be increasing in this row, but first you're going to put in one single crochet stitch in the first stitch of that row, the same stitch where you put in your slip stitch, and in the second stitch of the row we're going to put in 2 single crochet stitches into the second stitch. To count our stitches, we have 1, 2, and 3. That means in the place of 2 stitches we have put in 3 stitches. So we're going to repeat the pattern by putting 1 single crochet in the first single crochet space, then 2 single crochet stitches in the next single crochet space. So this just means that we're making an increase in every second stitch. So now we've made 3 increases and we have 2 left. This is our 4th increase. Now to the last increase, we're going to put a single crochet stitch in the first single crochet, then 2 single crochet stitches in the second single crochet stitch. Then to finish up the row, we're going to put a slip stitch in the first single crochet of the row. You're going to insert your hook into that space, yarn over, pull the top through the bottom just like that. And we are done with row 2. At the end of row 2, we should have 15 single crochet stitches. We're also done with our white yarn, and this is what we have, 2 rows. Now we're going to change to our pink yarn. To begin, you're going to tighten your loop, your white loop, then you're going to yarn over and pull your pink yarn through just like this. This is what it should look like. You're going to tighten your white yarn even more so as to like hide that white loop even more, just like I did in the video. Then we're going to begin our petals. To begin, you're going to chain 4 just like this. This is what it looks like at the back. Then you're going to put in 4 treble crochet stitches in that next stitch space. So you're going to keep that first stitch space, then insert your hook in the next stitch space right there. So this is me working my first treble crochet stitch. I'm going to work my second treble crochet stitch. Now I'm going to put in the third treble crochet stitch and the fourth treble crochet stitch. As you can see, we have our chain 4, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 treble crochet stitches. The next step now is to chain 4. Now we're going to put a slip stitch in the next stitch space, so not the one we've already worked in, the next one just there. So you're going to put in one slip stitch, then in the next stitch space you're going to put in another slip stitch. Now the next step is to make the next petal, and to do that we're going to start by chaining 4 up. So now that I have my 4 chains, I'm going to work in the next stitch space just right there, and I'm going to put in 4 treble crochet stitches. First one, then the second treble crochet stitch, the third and the fourth treble crochet stitch, and this is what we have. Then we're going to chain 4 up, and we're going to put in 2 slip stitches in the next 2 stitches. So first, 1 slip stitch in the next stitch space, then we're going to put in the second slip stitch in the next stitch space. So yeah, we're going to be working round. We're going to make 5 petals in total, so we have 3 more petals to go, and we're just going to be repeating the pattern of chain 4 up, put in 4 treble crochet stitches in the next stitch space, then chain another 4, then slip stitch in the next stitch space and another slip stitch in the next stitch space. So I'm going to go off camera and work the 4th petal, then come back for the 5th petal. I'm done working 4 petals, so I have 4 petals in total. Then now we're going to work our 5th petal. So I'm going to take the pattern again. We're going to chain 4 up just like that. Then you're going to work 4 treble crochet stitches in the next stitch space. This is the second treble crochet, the third treble crochet, and now the 4th treble crochet stitch. Then we're going to chain 4 up, and then we're going to slip stitch in the next stitch space. Then in the next stitch space we're going to put in the last slip stitch, just like this. Now this is what we have. Let's just take a look at it. Then we're going to chain 1 and fasten off. So you're going to grab your pair of scissors, cut your yarn off and pull your yarn through just like this. And this is what we have, and this is what our back looks like. So we're going to take our tiny hook. I'm using my own in 1.1 millimeter, so it is a tiny hook and it's going to help me hide my yarn ends. So I'm going to pass my hook like so, and I'm going to hook my yarn ends to it just like this. Then I'm going to pull my yarn end through just like this in order to hide it. So since those stitches are tight and well put together, you're going to hold the yarn in between them perfectly, so I don't have any worry that it's going to come off or peep like it's going to be showing out. So like that is perfect, so I cut it off. Now the next step is to hide our other yarn ends. First, I'm going to tie the ones that close up to each other like that. I just like to tie it to like secure it more. Then I'm going to take my crochet hook, the tiny one. I'm going to pass one first. Then for this, I'm going to be securing it by tying it, just because I don't want any of the ends to show, because it is like an earring, and the back might show sometimes, and it's better for both ends to be kept very very neat. So I'm going to like secure it by tying it and just snip my yarn off like that. I don't want like the ends to show, so it's better to just like secure it by tying it. This is what we have when we're done. I just repeated the process for the other ends, and this is what the front looks like. So you're just going to go ahead and make two of that. You're going to repeat the pattern twice. Now we're going to get our pliers and our herring hooks so that we can put our hooks. So I'm going to put in my plier like so and pull the lower parts of the hook apart, just like this. So we have that lower hook part open, and I'm going to just put it in the mid part of one of the petals, just like so. Then I'm going to get my pliers and close up the lower hook, just like that, so as to secure my hook in place. And yes, that is it. My hook is secure, and I'm just going to press the hook down just so that it stays on the hair very well. So this is what we have. I repeated it for the second one, and I'm going to be hanging my earrings on this card. This is my business card. I sell jewelries, so I have this card for like one of my businesses. That business is called 23rd Aloe. It is a jewelry shop, and I would be expecting you guys to check it out, show some love over there. I just decided to add the card for this particular earrings. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you're able to recreate it. So give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.